and going back to like the Scott Britton entrepreneur, it seems like you have built up a nice little portfolio of assets. I mean, you have a book that you wrote 5 so years ago. I mean, you have a couple classes online, content. How have you gone about spending some of your time, obviously focusing on tasks at hand, yet at the same time developing or delegating time to build up this portfolio of assets?
Yeah, so I think in general, like, there's just a tremendous amount of value in content and audience, and specifically how that manifests itself in my life is like vlogging. Vlogging, and then it's branched out from creating an ebook to create teaching classes in person, and now teaching online courses. And the way that I think about it is these are assets that scale throughout the life cycle of my career. So I look at people in New York. I look at people that are starting companies in New York City. Do you think that Chris Dixon ever has trouble hiring developers? How many guys do you think sold one company before Hunch that had trouble hiring developers? What's the difference? Chris Dixon has a huge audience where he's developed thought leadership, where people respect and trust his opinion. And he's leveraged that audience to create a ton of value in his life. So the way that I look at it is, like, if I can create an audience around thought leadership, around ideas and things that I learned that are important to me, that's a really huge asset that is going to be valuable to me if I'm a tech CEO, going to be valuable to me if I'm a PD dude, going to be valuable to me if I want to go write books, going to be valuable to me if I decide I want to be a rap artist and sell a CD. I'll have a channel of people whose attention I have that I can get distribution in, which is why I invest in it. And ultimately, I think about, okay, so you're an aspiring tech CEO. What's important? Well, in my opinion, from flailing at starting a tech company to working for amazing entrepreneurs who's just sold this company, the same thing here over and over again is team. It's all about team. So when I think about what I can do to hedge my success as a tech CEO or a tech startup guy, is the most valuable thing I can do is attract a great team. Attracting a great team is a sales and marketing challenge. So I'm going to invest a lot of time in getting really good at sales and marketing. And the best technologists want to work with the best technologists, but if I can convince the best technologist that I'm the best person at a complementary skill set for him, then I've had it won, because that person will attract everybody else. So I spend a ton of time in audience, and I think like what a lot of people, how to be successful at that is realize that it's an incredibly long tail opportunity. I've been writing for 2 years. I think I've written over 190 blog posts. Nobody read the first 60. A lot of people will say, I'm going to start a blog or I'm going to start a book. They'll write 3 things. They won't see an immediate return, and then they'll say, well, I tried. And yeah, like, you're not going to be Fred Wilson overnight. Guess what? Like, Fred Wilson's blog is like 8 years old, right? It's an incredibly long tail opportunity, but it's something that if you stick with it, you can create a really meaningful asset that's transcendent, that can transcendently create value for you in just a ton of different elements of your life. And so now, that's manifesting itself in my life in actually making money and selling content online, giving me better job opportunities. Because if you're really good at what you do, but the only people that know that are the people in your company, then you're not maximizing the optionality that you create for yourself. So it's important not only to be excellent at what you do, but to let people know that. And content is one mechanism which you can deliver that.